What does you growing up playing hockey look like? Is it an obsession for you? Is it something that you want to do every day?
Yeah, it was, honestly, that's, when I wake up, it's like the one thing I wanted to do. I loved it. It was, honestly, played video games, hockey. I had little action figures or the hockey players I like to play around, and then when the winter season came, you'd always see me at the outdoor rinks and playing with friends and everything. So yeah, it was almost an obsession for sure.
Because I think it's a fascinating story too, about kind of how your dad comes over and plays university hockey. How does that happen, and how do you understand how that story happens, and how he becomes not only involved in it, but he stays here and coaches it? And what is that story, and how does that happen?
One of the main reasons for him to come in was to learn the language a little bit better, English, because it was not his best, so he wanted to come learn it. And and then he ended up playing hockey. Played 1 year of high school actually, and then obviously played university hockey and met my mom, and the rest is history.
What drives the decision? How do you end up at Colorado College?
It was always a dream of mine to play college hockey. I think when I came and visited, I kind of fell in love with the campus, kind of just everything around it, and they were a really good team at the time, and kind of just felt right going there, and it was good, yeah.
I wonder, because you leave there and you go over, play in Finland, and how long does that decision take to make? It's not something that seems like you can make overnight.
It was definitely, took a couple months for sure. At the time, I thought I wanted to kind of improve as a player and develop a little bit more. At that time, I felt like college wasn't, the choice for me, and I had connections over in Finland. At the time, I felt like it was the best choice for me to develop as a player.
Great comments out of camp about you. Where do you grow your game? Speed, style? Is it just learning the system here? Where do you think the improvement comes?
I think it's probably a little bit of everything. I think the style is obviously a little bit different than Finland, and obviously the systems is a little bit different, but still a little adjustment. And I think probably my D zone, staying sharp, being able to battle in front of the net and everything. I think my skating is there. I think kind of the hockey IQ is there. I just think maybe my, down low game, defensive game, I think probably has to improve a little bit, and I'm willing to work on that.
It's fascinating to try to understand as a player when you go through all the skills development and that happens here. How hard is it to understand, kind of what you're good at that you still need to work on, and then what you need to work on that sometimes can be a little difficult to get at? How do you approach the skills days with the Toronto Marlies?
Obviously, you gotta go in positive. I mean, sometimes things are hard, and I think you just go in with the right mindset. I think you kind of already have an idea, kind of what you need to work on. Obviously, they give you comments on what the things to work on, and I think all of us at this level, we always want to improve, and I think every aspect of your game you can improve, and that's just kind of part of us always improving and wanting to improve.